One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the UMass Minutemen. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minutemen offense takes the field, and they'll go to work first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Napier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush, but with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. On target to the left. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Quickly complete. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Oh, the receiver is going to hate watching film and watching that playback because that was a touchdown, and he dropped it.
They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Jean-Pierre. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got it behind the line. It's Blunt. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period, 1st down here. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
He's got it on the left. Sprinting away. The tag. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Clemson.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get...
The UMass offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. third and long. He's going to have to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Clemson jumps to the line. This Tiger running game starting to show some juice, sort of a C.J. Spiller type of feel.
Yeah, and it doesn't always hit you early. It doesn't always hit you on the first possession, but I do think they've done a good job over the years, Clemson, with sticking with the run game, creating that balance, trying to get those first downs, and trying to create some tempo against your defense.
Back to pass. Under fire. Got his man out of the backfield. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Takes the easy one to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. Fights off a defender. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Working that left side now. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Demania. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
1st and goal, Clemson.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown.
On the ready? 42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Clemson is quick to the line.
First down for the offense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Got enough space. Touchdown, Clemson. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. That running back looks as if he'd be at home in the receiver room with that footwork along the sideline.
Yeah, Reese, this defense is going to have their hands full because this is a complete running back. He's not good just blocking or running with the football, but he can...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they...
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back, get him down for a big loss.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they couldn't make the connection on. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Blunt. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
UMass will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe the...
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense got it. They're on the run. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Minutemen! Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. From the gun, the ground game. Got room at the 35. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Military stunt.
Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes it. All by himself. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. First and 10 from the 25. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success.
Beck's going for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. Gives it on the option. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Right back to the well. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win. Fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, give the defense credit there. They took all the quarterback's options downfield away, forced them to check it down, rallied to the football, and now they've set up 4th.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Toss to the outside. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys. All game long.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Lining up from the 34 on first down. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. To the air on second down. Got his man. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Minutemen needing just a few inches to convert on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. On his way back from the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
First and 10.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. From the gun, running back gets to give. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Clemson jumps to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Hey, 27, jump.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass.
Ready? Pound 55, weak.
Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one deep. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better.